Alright. It's about that time to get started. Welcome to this week's stream. Yes, with some more PonyGuessr. Alright, why don't we get started here? So, yeah. First things first, we got Rarity and Rainbow Dash. Rarity's wearing her little boots. So this is the end in Friend. Yep. Alright, next up we have this nice random shot of Fluttershy's cottage. We got Angel. We got Angel. Wonder what this is. When this is. I think we've seen something like this before. Or we've seen this location before. Because I do remember finding it weird that there were like these random little staircases everywhere. Yeah, interesting. Alright. So the focus of this frame is Angel Bunny. I don't know what to... Okay. I don't know if this is an Angel-centered episode or just like a random moment with Angel Bunny. So, it could be something like... She talks to Angel, could be a Discord episode, like Keep Calm and Flutter On. Could be just some random, like, opening. But Angel looks scared of something. So there's like a shocking or frightening element going on. So I don't think that this is going to be She Talks to Angel. It's probably some random moment. My instinct is more towards Keep Calming Flutter On, but I don't know. Again, it's been a while. It's been a minute since I've watched a bunch of episodes, so my memory isn't as honed in as it used to be. Alright, let's try Keep Calm and Flutter On. Let's see. A bird in the hoof. I see. Yeah, that's another one of those episodes. Okay. Okay. Interesting. We've got Twilight, we got Spike. So this is season 1 through 3 Twilight. That's good to know. She got her little treehouse in the background. She's in the front of her door. I'm thinking this is maybe too many Pinkie Pies. Because, you know, it's kind of looking like that shot where she's speaking to the townsfolk and they're complaining, and then Pinkie imitates her. So, could be that. Let's try it. The Showstoppers. Oh. Okay, so they're talking to the CMC. I guess Spike is looking slightly down. But it doesn't matter. Anyway, here we go. Rarity, she's making a dress. Pretty sure this is Sweet and Elite. She's making a rainbow-themed dress. The sketch in the background is pretty cool. That's a cool-looking design. So this is... not Sweet and Elite. Secret of My Access? No. Suited for Success. That's what it is. Okay. This is Flutter Brother. There's Fluttershy's brother, the one that's not particularly good at anything. I can relate. It's funny how, like, your opinion on things change. Because, like, when I watched this episode, I really loved it. Could see my relationship with my own sister in it. Where I was Fluttershy and my sister was Zephyr. Now that I'm older and graduated college, now we're like the complete opposite. My sister's Fluttershy and I'm Zephyr, who is still figuring out life. What a time. Well, it looks like this page is trying to work itself. It's a little confused. It's frozen. It's frozen. Give it a minute. Not sure what's going on. The page doesn't want to cooperate. So I guess we're just gonna sit here and wait. Oh, yep, there we go. It's finally realized that I was correct for once. Alright. Diamond Tiara at a level of power. There's the kid that likes to eat. This is Ponyville Confidential, I think. This is like this is like a fascinating character. I don't know his name, but like he's in the background of so many shots. And it feels like the animators do so much with this character just in the background that, it's like here, he's blushing. That's a small moment, never touched on again. Alright, Sisterhood Social. What did I do? Oh, what did I do? Oh. They're at the Sisterhood Social. It's Brotherhood Social. That's the episode. It's an honest mistake. See, this is what happens when I stream alone. I make all the easy mistakes. Well. Alright. There's Spike and his picture of gems. So this one is... This is what? 3-9... Not Spike at your service. It's just for sidekicks, yeah. Yeah. Okay, we got a rodeo. This is Appaloosa. I think this is Appaloosa's Most Wanted. This is the Troubleshoes episode. You can tell by the giant barrel of hay. Hey, Appaloosa. Okay. Rainbow on the train. Arms crossed. She's flexing with her sense of superiority. Gotta know what this one's about. Who's she talking to? Why is she flexing and has superiority? I don't know. I'm gonna wait here a minute and contemplate the answer. Uh, okay, let's think of like context. Is she speaking to Scootaloo? Is she speaking to someone else? We could go with something like Lost Treasure of Griffinstone. I don't think that's the case. I don't know why she'd be superior in that moment. But I don't have any other guesses, really. Buckball season, okay. I did maybe think that. I didn't remember her being on a train, but okay. Okay, this one is Dragon Shy. Because Applejack's gonna use that map. Okay. Well, this is the Breezy's episode. Okay. Fluttershy at her place. She looks awful tired. I think this is she talks to Angel. Yeah. Okay. Applejack, Apple Bloom, nighttime. Bloom has got her cutie mark. She's looking very sneaky. Maybe this is going to seed? Maybe. I don't know. Yep. This is a keep calm and flutter on. That's an interesting skate figure look that Discord has. Wonder what it's inspired by. I'm sure there's like an example somewhere. Okay. Those look like Zap Apple buds. That is young Granny Smith, so that's Family Appreciation Day. Alright, this one is more... This one's pretty much... Yeah, this one's Lost Treasure. Yeah, because there they are. Oh, look at that. It's one of the Rainbooms. Yeah. There's only a handful of Rainbooms that Rainbow does in this show. Now the question is, which one is this one? Is it the one where that she just suddenly shows to the students that she could do? Is it some random one earlier in the show? My Rainboom knowledge is not as developed. I think End and Friend is maybe when she showcased the Rainboom. It's one of her like big abilities that the character's known for, yet she never uses after she gains the ability. I'm gonna say this is the End and Friend. Otherwise, it's like the Sonic Rainboom episode, which is a very safe bet. Kitty Mike Chronicles. Okay, so this is where that's where they learn about her getting the Kitty Mark. Oh, that makes sense. School raise. This should be part 2. Yes. Okay. Well, that's boneless. So that's at least Pinky Pride. Could also be the season 4 finale. But I'm gonna say it's Pinky Pride. Yeah. Okay, there's a bunch of presents. There's Pinky. She's dressed up in some kind of thing. I'm thinking maybe this may be Heartwarming Tale. Heartwarming. If I could spell. Yeah. Alright, we got Spike with Zecora. That is actually a very limited amount of episodes that we typically see this, so this is probably most likely Secret of My Excess, I'm thinking. Yeah. Okay. We got Fluttershy, we got Twilight. This is Twilight with wings. They're both looking at something in vaguely our direction. Oh boy. What is this? I don't know. Twilight's happy about something. Fluttershy's in agreement. They're like in the woods or something. So something happened. Maybe this is, once again, she talks to Angel. I don't quite think it is. Flutters doesn't really look like that. Let's just go as she talks to Angel again. I don't really have any other ideas. I'm not having any help with the chat this week, it seems. So, it ain't easy being breezy. Well, who could blame you? Oh, that's the other weird episode. So that's the last laugh, I think. Okay, so main 6, they're in the forest. They're looking for something. There's a staircase. I think this is not when they go camping, I don't think. But that's the staircase that leads to the Tree of Harmony. They don't have the elements on them. When is this? Is this the finale? They all look worried. Why don't we try the season 4 finale? So it's gonna be something like this. No, okay, it's part one of that finale. Okay. What a shame. Alright, we got Fluttershy, Rarity, Rainbow at Sweet Apple Acres. Something. Okay. What's going on here? What's the context? This is bats. Fluttershy looks like she's serious about something, so it could be bats. Oh. Between dark and dawn. That's the princess episode. Okay. That's weird. Alright. Blue discords. That's three's a crowd. Angry Fancy Pants, so... This one should also be between dark and dawn. Because he's in the castle. Oh, right. Princess Spike, that's the other one. Okay. Okay, look at this. We've got Applejack, Pinky, Rainbow in some sort of alpine attire. Looks like they're going on some sort of trip. Maybe it's Dungeons and Discords. Maybe it's some other episode. I don't know the context. Again, I don't know the context. Let's just say, yep, okay, it's this episode. Dungeon Discords. Okay, there's Sassafras. She's got like a box of diamonds. This could be Canterlot Boutique, or it could be one of like the two other episodes that she appears in, like Forever Philly or the other one. Yeah, like Forever Philly. Yep, there you go. Alright, this is once again Flutter Brutter. Okay, we got Applejack. She is in a boutique. Yes. She has her cutie mark. She has her hat. It is indeed Rarity's boutique. Honest Apple? I don't think it's Honest Apple. It's probably just some moment when they're at her boutique. Just casually. I like the beginning or end of some episode. Hello, Patrick. Welcome. Welcome to today's little fiasco. But yeah, here we have Applejack in Rarity's boutique, or something of a similar fashion. Hmm. Could be the spa, but it kind of seems like it's the boutique. Yeah, I mean, Honest is the more. It's the one where she's there the most. But I know she's probably in like other scenes that aren't as important. It is assuming this is the boutique, which pretty sure it is. Um, I think I'm probably just gonna guess Honest Apple. See where we go there. So, yeah. Let's try it. Suited for Success. Ah, so it was that episode, that montage episode. Okay. Interesting. Of course. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, we have an image of Celestia in what looks like a flashback filter. Okay, it kind of appears like she is standing on maybe a chariot. Celestial advice. Hmm. That's the only one that comes to mind. With this, like, specific flashback type filter. Could also potentially be Ticketmaster. Could be one of the fantasies. Yeah, flashback or fantasy. Either way, it's something that's not really real because it has that like non-real filter over it. Or maybe I'm bugging out. trying to think, what would this even been in Ticketmaster? I don't think she was out. I don't think that dream that Rarity had was like outdoors. I think that was like inside the palace. So probably not Ticketmaster. Celestia advice. I'm thinking that time where Celestia was recounting the time she went to Ponyville. Like, that's where my thoughts go to. And I say this again because there is a sort of visual filter. I don't know if that's just me or if that's just the truth. But it kind of gives off the look of a flashback or a dream or a vision of sorts. Or maybe this is just like a pretty badly rendered frame. Yeah, I think I'll probably go with Celestial Advice. Oh, you know what I was saying about those dreams? Swarm of the Century. This is Twilight's fantasy about her being swarmed. Yeah. Yeah, no, this I was right. It is a fantasy. This is when the swarm takes over Celestia's supposed carriage. Because I was thinking that Celestia was standing on a carriage. And my mind did briefly go to Swarm. But it didn't look enough like Swarm to me. So, okay. You know, I really need to trust my thoughts. Because sometimes your thoughts, they are correct. Those ones that you don't think are correct, they are correct. Okay, so Twilight's on a train. We got Applejack talking in the background. Or at least you guys could be a groupie. Yeah, or we could be a legally bonded groupie for life. This is Candlelight Wedding. This is that quote is from Friendship is Witchcraft. Yeah. We got Scootaloo with a spyglass in like a cabin or maybe the clubhouse. Cannot see Cutie Mark in the frame, so cannot quite tell where this takes place. Definitely a CMC venture. Marks and Recreation. Okay, let's go with that. I wouldn't guess that one. It's been a minute, so my mind wouldn't immediately go there. Alright, well, this is Hoof Totem Cults. You can tell because there's more than one of the hoof people, so. Okay, we got Pinkie Pie wearing a life raft as a fashion choice. This could be Pinkie Apple Pie. I know that a life raft does appear in that episode, I think. Yeah, that's where my brain's going. That's what I'm thinking here. Trying to think if there's like any other thing that this could be that's misleading us. You're thinking something different at first. I mean, could also just be another random Pinky moment. What are we thinking? I am going to go with this one. Unless there's a different choice. But this is the only one I can think of at this point in time. Too many mod. Okay. Interesting. Possible. The one with mod. Yeah. Let's go with this one. Ah, but it was too many pinkies. Alright. Well, we are in Camelot. It's snowing, so it's heartwarming. Twilight does not have wings, so this one should be heartwarming Eve. Unless that's misleading. But yeah, pretty sure it's heartwarming Eve. Yeah. Look at that. We got Mudbriar, Pinky. Sitting on a cliff, enjoying life. Could be the mod couple. Although, potentially, could also be student council. Although that one's more Starlight centered, so it's probably most likely mod couple. Yeah. 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 Oh, look at this. Luna, Celestia, both having happy emotions. They're at the Apple Acre. I think this one's between. This is this one. Between dark and dawn. That's when they realize that, hey, being useful is actually pretty fun. Let's go on vacation. Otherwise, it'd be the season 9 premiere. I don't recall them being so happy in that episode. Oh, okay. Look at that. This one's also Dungeons and Discords. Okay. No, unless, actually... Unless this is break up, break down. Yeah. Yeah. I almost fell for the immediate trap. Yeah. Because the thing that kind of threw me off was the skeleton lady with the axe. I was like, I don't recall that. But then, yeah, Big Mac does look a little troubled, so. Yep. It is indeed this. Alright, we got Angry Spike, 2 real guards. They're at the Crystal Empire, so this should be times they are a changeling. Because this is when they're laughing at Spike for being Spike the Grave and Glorious. You tell good joke, changeling be good. Look at that. They're at Tartarus. So this one should be the season 8 finale. Most likely part 2. Applejack's running in the background, freaking out. She's doing her thing. Spike's taking notes. Always get thrown off when things happen. You know, my immediate reaction is to say part 2. But it could be part 1. But it's part 2 this time. Nice. Oh, look at that. It's a breezy. Oh, look at that one. That's a cute one. Smiling Twilight. Pure happiness. She's waving as well. Don't know the context, but she has wings. So, season 4 and on. I'm sure you've seen this before, Patrick. I know we have all seen it before at some point, if we've watched the whole show. It's just a matter of where have we seen it before? Because yes, this does bring memories to mind. I can't tell you the specifics of those memories or a name surrounding them, but yes, this is a very familiar frame. Okay, so we're in Ponyville. She's either really happy to see something, like something she admires, or that's a smile of concern. The eyes are really hard to tell. The top of her eyes are kind of like giving off concern vibes, but the bottom are just like the normal smiling thing, yeah. It's a fake smile, okay. Could maybe be fame and misfortune. Oh, well, then that's okay. Then that's the season 4 finale then. If she's talking about smiling and waving, then that's when she does that at the place. But yeah, okay. The wave, yeah, the wave does give that away. Okay. Music stopped on me. Aha, look at that. It's the other Changeling episode. To change a Changeling. Pretty sure. Because that's pretty much the only time we see Pharynx. Oh. Alright, we got Twilight, Fluttershy walking into the sunset. Twilight has wings in this one. drop something. I've got to find it. Allow me to disappear. Alright, you're 50-50. Twilight and the gang has bags. Maybe this is health of information. If it's just her and Fluttershy, maybe it's something else. They have bags, so this implies travel or gathering of materials of some sort. Or, okay, maybe... Yeah, Hoofield's health of information. Alright, if this is, like, specifically about nature, then it's probably Hoofield's. If they're like, oh, look at the beauty of this valley, and then they get caught up in a fight. So, yeah, let's... try Hoofield's. Ooh. It's the Season 1 premiere. And this one should be part 2. Look, look at that pinky animation right there. Oh boy. Her back legs got hops and she's stretching in weird angles and okay. Dash is flying like she does. Flutters is doing whatever she's doing. Yeah. Twilight's inspecting a rock. Alright, we got Spike flying with wings. We have the other one. Now, this could be Meltdown at the end of Meltdown, or it could be a practice session in one of the following episodes. Question is, which one? I don't know. Could it be the one with the father? I'm not sure. I don't quite think fully on that one, but possible. Yeah, Father Knows Beast. It could be beginning of that one, right before the father shows up. Otherwise, it would have to be some random moment where they're flying together. But this one has context, at least, that we can think of. So let's Father Knows Beast. Yep. Okay, one more, I suppose, and that will be the day. So we got dolphins. Hippogriff. Probably surf and or turf. Or maybe another episode, like school days, when they're getting permission slips. Yeah, I mean, that's the context of why they're flying together. It's just you know, was there like another episode on the show where they did that randomly in the background? Because like they did start doing dragon stuff together afterwards. Alright, so we're at 37 out of 50, which is 74%. Most of those errors, no, all of those errors were before you showed up. 74%. That's a day. That seems about right. Yep. But yeah, that's probably gonna be it for today. I'm not quite ready to get back into audio mode yet. Yeah, no stream next week. Probably return the week after. Again, keep an eye out for stream schedule. Upcoming stream stuff to pop up, so yeah. Alright, that's gonna be it then. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye, thanks for joining. It was a time. Farewell.